introducing for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Charles and Dannielle Gerber.
Welcome, family, friends, and loved ones, Charles and Dannielle. We gather here today in this beautiful location to celebrate the union of two best friends, to be witnesses to the continuation of their journey through love and through life. Charles and Dannielle, thank you for sharing this day with them and ask you for your blessing, love, and encouragement as their union becomes complete. Now I ask, who presents Dannielle for her marriage to Charles? The wedding service is a public acknowledgement of the things that you have already promised to each other. Promise not to be perfect, but to love perfectly, to accept each other as you are, and to treasure what makes each of you unique. To share the gifts of love, patience, forgiveness, and togetherness. You come before God and these witnesses to profess your decision to stand together as life-mates and partners. So I ask you both, will you, Charles, take Dannielle to be your wedded wife? If so, please say I do. Will you, Dannielle, take Charles to be your wedded husband? If so, please say I do. The first reading is from The Gift from the Sea by Anne Morrow Lindbergh. When you love someone, you do not love them all the time in exactly the same way, from moment to moment. It's an impossibility. It is even a lie to pretend to. And yet, this is exactly what most of us demand. We have so little faith in the ebb and flow of life, of love, of relationships. We leap at the flow of the tide and resist the terror of its ebb. We are afraid it will never return. We insist on permanency, on duration, on continuity, when the only continuity possible in life, as in love, is in growth, in fluidity, in freedom, in the sense that the dancers are free, barely touching as they pass, but partners in the same pattern. The only real security is not in owning or possessing, not in demanding or expecting, not in hoping either. Security in a relationship lies neither in the present relationship and accepting it as it is now. Relationships must be like islands. One must accept them for what they are here and now, within their limits, islands surrounded and interrupted by the sea and continually visited and abandoned by the tides. The second reading is from 1 Corinthians 13, entitled The Way of Love. Charles and Dannielle have chosen the New International Version of this timeless message of love. If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have a faith that can move mountains, but have not love, I am nothing. If I give all that I possess to the poor, and surrender my body to the flames, but have not love, I gain nothing. Love is patient and kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It is not rude. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angry. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. But where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away. So now faith, hope, and love abide. These three. But the greatest of these is love. Please join me in prayer. Gracious and loving Father, we ask your blessing today and every day on the union of Charles and Dannielle. Strengthen their love and bless their journey through life together. We ask that you be their source of strength when challenges arise, reminding them of the special bond that they share, and that through love, there is no obstacle that cannot be overcome. Hold Charles and Dannielle in your loving embrace, and be ever present in their lives. Please also bless the family and friends that are sharing this day with Charles and Dannielle. Strengthen and bless our relationships, and help us to be examples of your grace and peace. Amen.
You just blessed us.
I just had to get that out of the way.
That's what marriages are all about. Charles and Dannielle, you have picked a beautiful setting for your wedding. A wonderful way to begin the rest of your lives together. And how appropriate that one of your readings references the sea, perfect for this setting, and even more perfect in how the verses describe the ebb and flow, but ultimate permanence of a loving relationship. You also chose verses from 1 Corinthians, which is the Bible's timeless vision of the true nature of love. These selections are the perfect melding of old and new, of tradition and contemporary. I'm humbled and honored that you asked me to lead your wedding service. There's so many emotions that are brought out by weddings, and yours is certainly no exception. There'll be laughter, tears, expression of joys, hopes, and dreams. And while I believe God smiles on all unions, I'm certain His smile is especially wide today. You're marrying each other's best friend, surrounded by family and friends that will always love and support you. This is the foundation of a marriage that will last, a marriage that will bring joy not only to you, but to those around you. I look at this wedding party and emotions spring from my heart. Charles, how fitting that your best man is your father, Al. What a statement of love that is. Your father is someone that I've long admired. He's a rock, a gentle giant, a person that would do anything for his family and friends. His unshaking belief in your inner good has supported you through some difficult times and has led you to this place today. Your sister standing here in support of you, and Dannielle, are another testament of the strength of love all around you. What a tribute to you that your beautiful bride chose them, along with your maid of honor, as witnesses to the greatest day of your life. Of course, this wedding would not be complete or proper without acknowledging the profound influence your mother Mary has on your life. Your mother was a beautiful person inside and out, a woman of grace and love. It's often been said that there are two types of people in this world, those that give you energy and those that rob you of energy. There's no question which category Mary belongs in. She always lit up the room, and the lives she touched are forever changed for the good. Deb and I are fortunate to have been able to call her our close friend. When we met to plan your wedding, I asked you to share your insights into each other, traits that warm your heart, and some that, well, test your patience. Charles, I've known you forever, so I knew I wouldn't have any problem creating that part of this message that focuses on your qualities, values, and the challenges that you face and conquer. So I wanted to spend some time getting to know Dannielle and sharing her story in this message too. I can tell you, and everyone attending this service, that Dannielle is grounded, honest, and beautiful. She values compassion, friendship, honesty, and trust, and her focus is on ensuring happiness for your family. Sometimes when you ask someone about their hopes and dreams, they speak about material things, a nice home, a car, comfortable living, and good income. But what does Dannielle want? Try a nice spring day in the backyard with you, Lily, and Mary. Maybe catching a movie. She even sees the beauty in the chaos of everyday life. Charles, this one's a keeper. Dannielle, we spoke of values, likes, and challenges, and you highlighted Charles' patience as one of his great strengths. 1 Corinthians points out, love is patient and kind for a reason. This verse underscores the importance of this trait. You also mentioned Charles' glass is always half full, that he finds good in everything. Oh, that we would all live our lives that way. Regarding things that may try your patience, you said that Charles never listens unless you engage him in direct conversation. I wish I had a nickel for every bride that brought that up. Deb often has to ask me things multiple times, and I don't earn any high marks when I respond, "Oh, I heard you." I just wasn't ready to respond. This is clearly a male's weakest and most frustrating trait. Charles, your journey hasn't always been easy. The path hasn't always been straight, but I'd like to share a brief encounter I had with you years ago and how it resonated with me and how it provides a glimpse into the man that you've become. It was a spring baseball game in Oregon. Trent was playing for Byron. You rode up to the park on your bike, not the motorized version either. Came up to the stands where I was sitting. I didn't even see you arrive until you climbed up and sat next to me. We must have talked for 2 or more innings, and you shook my hand and left. Now there had to be 100 other places a young man would have rather been than chatting to an adult at a baseball game on a nice spring day. Probably only 1 in 100 kids your age would have done this. Years later, I relayed this story to your parents when things weren't going so well for you. And I said, any kid that takes the time out of his day to spend time with an adult knows right from wrong and knows what's important. Today you stand before me, Charles, grown up, successful, happy, and in love. You have proved me right. Charles, you cited 3 very wonderful traits that you love about Dannielle. First, you indicated that she lights up a room. Where have we heard that before? You also treasure her companionship, that she's truly your best friend. I believe that lasting love is always grounded in the feeling that your spouse is your best friend. Finally, you noted Dannielle's wonderful motherly qualities. She adores you and your girls. I can't think of 3 more important qualities in the person you married. Al echoed this observation. He told me how Dannielle is so mature, that she's going to be a great wife and mother. He also said how genuine she is, and that your priorities are in line. Mainly, a desire to be together as a family. Similar to Dannielle's one area where her patience is tried, you note a common observation that men make about their women. Her backseat driving and some of the TV shows she likes to watch. Well, just remember, life can't always be a scene from the Fast and the Furious or Family Guy. Seriously, the qualities you told me that you value in each other will always greatly outweigh the modest challenging traits you mentioned. So what's the secret to a long, loving marriage? While there are many opinions on this matter, I believe it comes down to 3 things: faith in God, faith in each other, and your family and friends' faith in you.
Very good.
As you'll see in the cord of 3 strands, a single cord, each of you individually, is easily broken. A 2-strand cord, you as a couple, offers a better defense against life's challenges. But a 3-strand cord, God is the 3rd element, is not easily broken. Keep God at the center of your lives, and while marriage won't be without challenges, you'll be equipped to deal with trying times. Faith in each other. Always hold this day in your heart. Choose to focus on your commonalities, your shared experiences, not your differences. Love and forgive in abundance. Say you're sorry when the other is hurt. Faith expressed by your family and friends. This is the point in the marriage message where I always remind everyone witnessing this celebration that while you two will be taking vows to love and support each other, so too do we take a vow to love and support you throughout your journey together. We'll celebrate your milestones and hold you in our arms when challenges arise, which we hope are few. Put another way, we promise to be the 4th cord in the strand that represents your marriage. Finally, let there be some space in your togetherness, as a certain degree of independence is a healthy aspect of a marriage. As the gift from the sea says, the only continuity possible in life as in love is in growth, in fluidity, in freedom, in the sense that dancers are free, barely touching as they pass, but partners in the same pattern. Charles and Dannielle, may God richly bless your marriage, and you always cherish each other's presence, companionship, and may we, your family and friends, always hold you in our hearts and our arms. Charles and Dannielle have written their vows for the ceremony. Dannielle, please exchange your vows with Charles.
I believe in you, the person you will grow to be, and the couple we will grow to be together. With my whole heart, I take you as my husband. Acknowledge your faults and your strengths as you do mine. I promise to be supportive and always to make our family's love and happiness my priority. I will always be yours in plenty and in want, in sincereness and in health, or in sickness and health, in failure and in triumph. I will dream with you and celebrate with you, and walk beside you through whatever. For my best friend, for the love of my life,
I'm afraid to get up because my butt's the only thing that's still dry. We didn't bring an extra change of clothes. Yeah!
Dannielle, let me start by saying we have rode a pink
shooter through numerous monsoons before. This is nothing new to us. Speaking of those days, we traveled this island together from the very get-go in a little pink scooter with a cooler of beer between our legs and a buggy board strapped to our side. Through the times, we have created new adventures for ourselves. Some trying, some rewarding. We've learned a lot of lessons. We lifted each other up when one of us was down.
Don't tear it.
We have made each other laugh, and we all laugh together with the people we care about so much. We have given each other love and light. Brought me up, and held me tight. You've given me so much, and I can't wait to spend every day with you, taking care of you, and I promise to appreciate every second of every day that I have.
That was really beautiful. May I have the rings, please?
What is it? I know.
Dear God, as these circles are unbroken, may this marriage always remain unbroken. Dannielle, please repeat after me. Did I say something? May this marriage always remain unbroken. I hope I said that right. Dannielle, please repeat after me. Charles, I give you this ring as a daily reminder of my love for you. Charles, repeat after me. Dannielle, I give you this ring as a daily reminder of my love for you. May I have the rope, please? Charles and Dannielle have chosen the rope ceremony to celebrate their union. So what Dannielle will be doing now is braiding a 3-strand rope. Each strand has significant meaning. The gold strand symbolizes God being invited into their marriage. This strand will form the foundation of this union. The purple strand symbolizes the group and represents this majesty. However, it is a majesty that reflects his love for his bride and submits to the Lord, who in turn will demonstrate his great love for this relationship. The white strand represents the purity of the bride, cleansed in the salvation of the Lord. As the bride honors her husband and submits herself to the Lord, he in turn will nurture and strengthen their marriage relationship. The braiding ceremony is based on Ecclesiastes 4:12, which reads, "Though one may be overpowered and two can defend themselves, a cord of 3 strands is not easily broken."
It's a little late.
Now, as Christ blessed the wedding at Cana, so too does he bless this union. In his presence and in the presence of family and friends, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You make this your bride. I am proud and honored to introduce to you for the first time, Charles and Dannielle Gerber.
But in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. Love you guys. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf. unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
All the best.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
They used to tell me